Yeah, I wanted to apologize for being a few minutes late this morning. I actually just got an important email I had to take care of, so it's kind of last minute. So hope everybody's doing well this morning on this cold, rainy day. At least if you're here in South Carolina, uh, anyway, in the upstate South Carolina area. But happy to be here. Enjoying the day off. Thankfully, I ain't working in all this nasty weather. Uh, Sometimes I do, but my days off fell on the right time this time when it's cold and nasty. So I'm thankful for that. We're gonna get started. Let's get started. Go ahead and start out by lighting our candle. I want to try to probably do that every time, every morning we start with that. Then we can kind of get into our gratitude. All right, so think about something that you're grateful for this morning. I am grateful for what I just said, being off on these nasty rainy days. One we had yesterday, also today, and probably some tomorrow also. So yeah, that's really thankful for that. So y'all are welcome to post what you're grateful for. You can put it down below in the comments. I think let's go ahead and get to a stopping point in whatever you have going on this morning, and find a safe place where you can be comfortable for the relaxation process today. So I'll give you a little bit of time to get there. As y'all can see, I'm already here in my chair here. This is my meditation contemplation chair. Loving the nature sound. This is probably my favorite one on my projector over here that I have. It's just like a river running. Some birds in the background chirping. It's like my HEPA air purifier was turned off, so I had to turn it back on just now. I don't know what happened with that. What's going on with that? Drink anything this morning? Cheers. Some water here. Yeah, some of y'all know I've been working on doing a little bit of background acting lately. Just got an invite. That email this morning was an invite for me and a buddy of mine to go back to Atlanta tomorrow to work another concert scene as an audience member in the show. I should say movie. It's going to be coming out on Netflix. So right now I'm trying to debate if I'm going to go or not. If we're going to go, doing good, Curdy. How are you? So we'll see. Decide to go or not. A lot of times, what I found out when I do acting, background acting, they like you, they invite you back. So it's typically from my experience. So we both got invites back. So just trying to kind of make a decision pretty soon here in the next hour or so. This is gonna be probably a long day again. Last time we worked like 12 hours, like 12 hours on set. Filming. Some are not that long, some are 8 hours, but some go 12, 14. I've even been on set 16, 17-hour days. When I worked on MacGyver, a couple times. Long, long days. Sorry to hear that, Curdy. You said you had a terrible headache, you said, for a few days? Oh, shoot, you gotta, yeah, you figure out what's going on with that. You been to the doctor on it and seen what's the deal with it? I was gonna say maybe a hospital if it's going on like that. Have one for 3 days. Yeah, that don't sound good. Body's telling you something's wrong, sounds like, for sure. Alright, y'all, well, let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead and, it's comfortable for you doing so, go ahead and close your eyes. Just take some slow, deep breaths, breathing in your nose, out your mouth this morning. It's time to get present, time to do your self-care. Time to do our self-care, I should say. I don't speak for other people, but time to do my self-care this morning. Y'all can do yours too, if you choose to. Oh no, there's a line there with saying me, myself, and I, and others. That's what this podcast is for, though, so I guess I could say y'all. It's time for y'all to do, y'all and me, to do our self-care together. So just focus on the breath, breathing in the nose and out the mouth this morning. That's where you want to put your attention at. Let go of any regrets you have about the past. Forgive yourself, forgive others. And just move on. And the future, if you have any fears about the future, just let those go as well. Because there's no need to worry about the future. I don't know about y'all, but I can't predict the future with 100% certainty right now. But yeah, there's a lot of craziness going on in the world right now. There's some talks about cutting off food stamps for people on disability, starting the first part of next month, 1st of November. So, I'm sure there's a lot of fear out there, worry out there if you're on disability, if you have food stamps. But there is some places I've already known here in Anderson that are standing up willing to feed people when that, if that does actually happen. Some restaurants here in town that are willing to help feed people. So that's a plus. But things are always shifting, things are always changing. The only constant in life really is change. So we just have to accept change and be able to adjust accordingly. Do the best we can with it, right? Continue breathing in the nose, out the mouth. And go ahead and put your attention on the river running and the birds in the background on my projector here. Just put your attention there. Continue breathing in the nose, out the mouth. So we're going to go ahead and finish up. Getting ready to do the acceptance prayer. Before we do that, though, we're going to do one more breath, breathing in the nose and out the mouth. Take it in deep as you can on the inhale and the exhale. Blow it out audibly, releasing any stress or tension you might be holding on to. And inhale. And exhale. And prayer. Acceptance is the answer to all of my problems today. When I am disturbed, it is because I find some person, place, thing, or situation, some fact in my life unacceptable to me, and I can find no serenity until I accept that person, place, thing, or situation being exactly as it is supposed to be at this moment. Nothing, absolutely nothing happens in God's world by mistake. Until I can accept my alcoholism, sex and porn addiction, shopping addiction, sick thinking, anger issues, my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, my husband, my wife, my boyfriend, my girlfriend, gambling addiction, throw whatever you want to throw in there, substitute for whatever, don't really matter. I cannot stay sober until I accept life completely on life's terms. I cannot be happy. I need to concentrate not so much on what needs to be changed in the world as on what needs to be changed in me and my attitudes. All right, y'all, so today, this reading is October the 28th. I'm going to get some lights on real quick. Before we get ready to do that. Okay. Brighten it up some here, y'all. All right. That looks a whole lot better. Looks a whole lot better there. Okay. So it says, one evening at my home meeting, a woman shared how she argues a lot with the addict. I wasn't listening too attentively, but then she mentioned the slogan, "How important is it?" Her words struck me hard and called me to attention. I decided to experiment with that slogan, applying it to my own situation. The first time I tried it, it was a real eye-opener. My addict husband had arrived home late, and I was ready to begin the drill, asking every conceivable question I knew I should not ask. To keep myself from doing so, I said this serenity prayer over and over and over again. Then I asked myself, how important is it? A feeling of relief flowed into me as I answered myself, it's not important enough for me to become the police. It's funny. My husband knows me well and was prepared to walk into the house and be deranged with questions. I could see the muscles tighten in his neck as he stepped in and waited. All I said was hello. He relaxed visibly, and we passed the rest of the evening together with serenity and even a little fun. Since that evening, I've applied this slogan to many of my affairs. I've learned that if an issue isn't going to be important in 30 days, then it's probably not worth troubling myself with now. Today, there aren't many things happening in my life with such lasting effect that I have to make an issue of them. Thought for the day: how easily do I give away my serenity? The perspective we gain when we apply this slogan makes it possible to set aside petty worries, minor irritations, and baseless judgments so that we might celebrate the extraordinary richness and wonder that life offers. And that's from the book How Al-Anon Works for Family and Friends of Alcoholics, page 72. Powerful, y'all. This is one of our slogans. I really like that. And I do my best to use it on a regular basis. If I feel myself getting irritated, upset about something that I think is a big deal, then I have to think. I have to use my head, right? Think. It's one of our slogans as well. Think. And a lot of times thinking isn't good, right? Because we get in the monkey mind and we worry about the future. We regret the past. Things like that. But outside of that, it's important to think. Sometimes just stop and think. How important is this really? And just simmer on that for a little while. Then we can answer that question, or not answer the question. Just really realize it's not that important, or is it really important, right? Curdy, I see what you're saying there. Yeah, definitely looks like you're having a rough time. The nosebleed concerns me as well. It's not really hot right now. It's really cold. Sometimes the nose can bleed when it gets really hot and get overheated. But to me, that's probably a serious issue. I would probably call an ambulance, to be honest, or maybe call your doctor. It's just a suggestion I would give you. It's kind of an unsolicited suggestion, so apologize for that. But definitely, it still looks kind of like it could be something bad. So if you're not on here, if I don't see you on here in a minute, I'm going to call you when I finish this podcast, because I don't want something to happen to you. You need to definitely take some action on that. Don't be playing around with it, because there's something going on inside your body that might not be good right now. I don't know what it is, but something's definitely up. So sometimes we have to take things more seriously than others, right, in life. And this is something I would probably take pretty seriously if I were you. How easily do I give away my serenity? The question my sponsor asked me, a friend of mine was my sponsor anyway, is something similar to that. How important is my serenity today? And if my serenity is really important, really that important, which to me it is, I try to avoid things that's going to affect my serenity, or I try not to do things that's going to affect my serenity in a negative way, right? So it's really important for me to maintain my serenity. And sometimes I can do things that actually improve my serenity, right? I can improve my serenity, or I can worsen my serenity. And lose the serenity. And it's all a choice, right? It's all a choice what I choose to do. So trust y'all got something really good out of today's reading. I sure did. Got a reintroduction on the slogan, how important is it? Not a reintroduction, but a reminder. Say reminder, same thing. And how easily do I give away my serenity? Ugh. So y'all go out there and make it a great day. I know it's cold and nasty, especially if you're around here where I'm at. If you're not, hopefully you're further south in a nice warmer area, maybe down in Florida or something. And I just want to let y'all know I am extremely grateful for y'all. I really appreciate y'all coming on here, putting in the time to do that. Because it's really important, right? Self-care is so important. Stress can kill people faster than a heart attack, or just as fast, I'll say. So this stuff, to me, this stuff really helps with stress. It really helps me make better choices in life so I can live a better life, right? Which is what we talk about. It's all about living a better life and being more present in our lives on this channel and on this YouTube podcast especially. So, if y'all got anything else out of that you want to share or add or take away, something you don't agree with, leave it below in the comments. And I look forward to reading those as always. And y'all take care. As always, peace and love. Bye for now.